Hey, Jesse, do you have any more observations about the schedule? Because I have a few.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think for me, the 6 primetime games, which is the most you can have, they're one of 3 teams that captured 6 primetime games.
Do
I
you know
think they
which
have
team?
2 Thursday night.
Do you know which of
Huh?
the other teams have six? Which other teams have six? Was it the Jets?
Jets, and I don't know who the other one is. I
Fair enough.
forget,
Sorry
but
about
there
that.
is another one.
Mhm.
So one of 3 teams, 6 primetime games, 2 Thursday night, 2 Sunday night, 2 Monday night. And then I think the rest is something that we have to account for. And the Seahawks coming off of a bye in the second game is something actually I didn't account for. So that whole stretch right there, you've got the Seahawks coming off of a bye in the second game. You've got the Packers 1 week removed from a bye, and then you've got the Bills actually coming off of a bye. That's a tough stretch. And then the Chiefs coming off of a bye. I think just looking at how much rest teams have going into games is super important. And that stood out to me right away. So those are probably my 2 big things.
I want to linger on the primetime games. I bemoan the fact that the Niners haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years, and I really hold them. I mean, I hammer them for it. I feel like it's unacceptable, but at the same time, you got to give them credit for making this team a marquee franchise again. Like they're not champions yet, but they're as relevant as any team in the league, and they weren't a few years ago. It's really nice that it's good for us as content creators, but it's also good for the league because if it weren't for the 49ers, like the last marquee franchise, like the most Western marquee franchise would be Dallas. There's 16.
They're the other team. They're the other team, by the way, that has 6.
Okay.
Dallas.
Okay. Yeah. So Dallas is a marquee franchise, but like not like the Niners. Like the Niners had to earn it. Like Dallas just gets in the playoffs and the NFL props them up. But the Niners have to actually get to Super Bowls to be given that type of treatment, and they've earned it. I mean, everyone wants to see them on prime time. That's why everyone wants to see the 49ers. They're a lot of fun to watch. So I got to give Jed and Kyle and John credit, even though I hate them. All of them personally. Hate their guts. But I got to give them a lot of credit. I mean, this is a team that's a lot of fun to cover, watch, all of it. But I hate them.
Do you have any other observations? Because I have one that I thought you were going to bring up. The travel. They have the 5th most travel in the NFL. There's one team that's far and away has the most. That's the Chargers. Good luck to them. They go through like 36 time zones. The 49ers have the 2nd most at 28 time zones. So, but they do have the 5th most travel. And it's when you're far on the West Coast or far on the East Coast, you're usually going to get stuck with a lot of travel. And that's where the 49ers are, unfortunately.
They lucked out. They don't have to go to London.
Oh, God.
That would have made it bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I wonder if they asked, like, hey, guys, can we not? Can we not? How about that?
How about that?
Can we not? Let someone else do it.
Do you think, I think the in-season Hard Knocks is going to be a whole division this year. I could see it. Cool. The 49ers have avoided Hard Knocks forever. Maybe this is the year they actually get stuck. I know the Giants are the actual Hard Knocks team, but I think the end season they might get stuck with it.
Does that mean that I have to get a subscription to HBO to watch this? Have to, wouldn't I? Or is it?
The season? I think it's HBO.
I have to get it, right? Like I cover the team. I can't not watch that. Kind of have to watch that. Okay, fair enough.